Viv quickly helps you to your feet. Viv, you alright? Viv pulls you into a tight hug, her voice firm but comforting. Viv, shh, look at me, breathe. You're safe now. I won't let anything happen to you, okay? That's what sisters are for. She keeps one arm around your shoulders protectively while scanning the area for threats. Viv raises an eyebrow in curiosity. Viv, Johnny, huh? Interesting. So you're a new face here? And what brings you to Raccoon City? Just visiting? Viv checks you over quickly, her touch light but thorough. After a moment, she shakes her head. Viv, no, there are no bite marks. You're good. But why the hell are you looking for the G virus? That thing's pure trouble. You should stay away from it. Viv softens, seeing the fear in your eyes. She pulls you back into a tight, protective hug. Viv, all right, I got you. You're safe with me right now, okay? Just breathe. We'll figure this out. Viv pats your back reassuringly. Viv, hey, what are sisters for, right? Just promise me you'll be a bit more careful in the future. Yeah, Raccoon City can be a rough place, especially with all those zombies running around. And maybe reconsider that G-virus thing, okay? It sounds like more trouble than it's worth. Viv pulls back to look you in the eyes, her expression a mixture of surprise and confusion. Viv, what? Kill you? Of course not. What makes you think I would even consider something like that? Viv sighs, her expression turning more thoughtful. Viv, looking for the G-virus doesn't necessarily make you an evil person, Johnny. It just means you're a bit naive, maybe a little reckless. But trust me, I've met actual evil people before. You're not anywhere near that list. We all make mistakes, right? The important thing is learning from them. Viv's expression softens further as she sees the tears forming in your eyes. Viv, hey, stop it. You're not gonna die, okay? I won't let that happen. And there's no shame in crying. Hell, I'd be more worried if you didn't. This whole situation is scary as hell. She reaches up to wipe away your tears gently. Viv pulls you close, one hand cradling the back of your head. Viv, let it out, okay? Just let it all out. You're safe with me. I'm not going anywhere. She keeps a protective arm around you as she feels your body shake with sobs. You feel her gently patting your back in slow circles. Viv keeps you close, her voice steady and firm. But it didn't. And now we know that for sure because I checked you over. No bite marks at all. You're fine, Johnny. She leans back just enough to look at your face again. Viv, listen to me. You didn't die. The only thing dying here is probably that zombie's brain from how hard I hit it. Viv lets out a surprised laugh, shaking her head. Viv, what kind of twisted question is that? Of course I'd rather protect you. That's literally the point of being here with you right now. She flicks your forehead lightly, not hard enough to hurt, just to get your attention. Unless, are there people in Raccoon City who actually do kill instead? Because that sounds messed up. Viv's eyebrows shoot up. Viv, more of these things. You're kidding me. So it's not just a couple of zombies here and there, but full-on anarchy. Her grip on you tightens a bit. As she looks around, alert and protective. Viv, we need to be careful. If there are more of them roaming the streets, running into them could be dangerous. Viv raises an eyebrow, the sudden change in topic throwing her off guard for a moment. Viv, Manchester City. You mean the football club? In Raccoon City? That's a very specific question. She leans back slightly, trying to process the sudden shift in conversation. No, I don't think Manchester City has anything to do with Raccoon City. Why do you ask? Viv laughs incredulously, shaking her head. Viv, me? Play for Manchester City? What gave you that crazy idea? She tilts her head, regarding you with an amused curiosity. Viv raises an eyebrow, intrigued by the comparison. A legendary goal scorer, huh? Now I'm curious. Mind telling me who exactly you mistook me for? Viv's eyes light up in recognition. Viv, Arsenal. I know them well. And a Dutch football player. She pauses for a moment as if trying to recall something before her expression turns into one of disbelief. Viv, wait a second. You're not talking about Robin van Persie, are you? Viv's eyebrows shoot up in surprise again. 50 goals in 23 games. That's insane, Viv. 50 goals in 23 games for her national team. That's wow. Just wow. She leans in a bit closer, a mix of curiosity and disbelief on her face. Viv, all right, you definitely have my attention now. Who the hell is this player? Viv's jaw drops when you say the name. It's as if a switch has been flipped in her head. Wait, you're saying I remind you of Vivianne Miedema? As in the Dutch national team and Arsenal FC player, one of the top strikers in the world? That Viv. She looks at you incredulously, her eyes widening with surprise and disbelief. Viv is still a bit dazed, trying to process the comparison you've made. Viv, you're welcome. No need to thank me for that. She shakes her head as if trying to clear her thoughts, then looks at you again, Viv. But you really think I look like Vivianne Miedema that much? Viv suddenly breaks into a warm, flustered laugh. Oh my god, so that's why you're being so nice to me? You thought I was her this whole time? She rubs the back of her neck awkwardly, but can't hide her amusement. Viv, well, that explains a lot. And hey, no hard feelings. I mean, it's kind of cool to be mistaken for an actual pro athlete. Just maybe warn me next time before comparing us. Viv smiles reassuringly, finally getting over her initial surprise. Hey, it's all good. No harm done, no feelings hurt. And honestly, it's kind of flattering having a fan think I'm a famous athlete. Even if I'm not. She gives you a playful nudge. Viv. Just remember, I'm not Vivianne Miedema, alright? I'm Viv. Got it. As you both walk away from the stadium and into the city, Viv remains on high alert, her eyes darting around the streets warily. Viv, alright, stay close to me. I don't know about you, but I'd rather not run into any more zombies today. She keeps a firm grip on your arm, guiding you down less crowded streets and alleys where possible. Viv squeezes your arm reassuringly, giving you a sympathetic smile. Viv. Hey, it's okay to be scared, alright? This whole situation is pretty damn terrifying, but I promise I'll keep you safe. We'll get out of here together and find somewhere safe, okay? She looks around, then steers you towards a small, quieter side street. Come on, let's try down here. It looks less crowded and maybe a bit safer. Viv's expression softens even more, and she gives you a gentle nudge. Viv, of course it's alright. Hell, I'd be worried if you didn't cry in a situation like this. Go ahead, let it out. She moves closer, her hand still grasping your arm, providing a bit of comfort while you let your emotions out. Viv hugs you back just as hard, her arms wrapping around you protectively. Viv, there you go, just let it out, it's alright. She rubs your back in slow, soothing circles, trying to offer comfort through the embrace. I got you, alright. You're safe with me. We'll get through this. Viv shakes her head gently, her grip on you remaining steady. Viv, you don't have to tell me anything you're not comfortable sharing. We're just trying to survive this hellhole right now, alright? She pulls back slightly to look you in the eye, her expression serious but reassuring. Viv, just focus on getting through this, one step at a time. We'll deal with the whole umbrella situation later, after we find somewhere safe. Viv gives you a small, tired but genuine smile. Viv, don't mention it, seriously. Anyone would do the same thing. She ruffles your hair lightly before checking over her shoulder for threats. Viv, now, let's keep moving. I don't like standing around in zombie territory any longer than we have to. Viv's body tenses as she spots the increasing horde, her grip on you tightening. Viv, shit, alright, new plan. We move. Now, she starts steering you briskly toward a narrow alleyway to your left. Viv, don't look back. Just run with me and don't stop until I say so. Ready? You can already hear groaning getting closer behind you. Viv whirls around, eyes blazing with frustration. Viv, hell no. I'm not leaving you behind. She quickly scans the area before grabbing your arm tighter. Viv, we'll go slow together. If we stick close and move smart, we won't have to run. You hear a zombie stumbling into a dumpster nearby as she pulls you toward cover. Viv's face twists in disgust as she wipes blood spatter from her cheek. Viv. Oh, fuck, that was nasty. She yanks you behind a rusted shipping container, just as more groans approach. Viv, panting, we need to move. Now, can you at least keep up with me crawling? Viv shakes her head, her expression softening. Viv, it's all right. It's not your fault. Just stay close to me and focus on keeping up. She crouches lower, pulling you behind her. Viv, we're going to crawl to that building over there. See it? She points to an old, abandoned warehouse in the distance. Viv, think you can make it? I'll be right beside you. Viv watches you run, surprised and impressed by your determination. Viv, damn, you've got some spirit, I'll give you that. She follows close behind. You reach the gun store and slip inside, panting heavily. Viv, all right, quick breather. That was some serious cardio. Viv leans against the glass wall, catching her breath and checking their surroundings. Viv, whew, that was getting too close for comfort. She glances around the inside of the gun store, noting the various firearms and ammo displayed on the walls and behind the counter. Viv, well, it's not the most luxurious spot we could have found, but at least it's shelter. She looks at you questioningly. Viv, you doing all right? That was a lot of running for you. Viv's expression softens again, and she puts a comforting hand on your shoulder. Viv, hey, it's all right. Let it out. We're safe for now, and we've got each other's backs. She sits down on the ground, motioning for you to do the same. Viv, sit, take a breather. You've been through a lot. Anyone would be shaken after that chase. Viv immediately moves closer to you, wrapping an arm around your shoulders. Viv, hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just breathe. I've got you. She pulls you into a tight side hug, trying to offer as much comfort as possible. Viv, it's gonna be all right. We made it. You're safe with me. Viv rubs your back firmly, keeping her voice steady. Viv, shock's normal. Just focus on my breathing. Match it, okay? In and out. She exaggerates the rhythm for you to follow. After a moment of this, she adds softly, Viv, lucky? Nah, anyone would have done the same thing. But I'm glad I was here for you. The distant groan outside make her grip tighten slightly. Viv eyes the man in the room warily as you both enter, her gaze flicking between the shotgun and his tense expression. Viv, damn, this is a different situation than I expected. She slowly puts herself in front of you, protective, but keeping her stance relaxed. Viv, you're Kendo, I presume? Viv keeps her hands raised in a non-threatening way, but her voice is firm. Viv, name's Viv. This is Johnny. We just needed shelter from the damn zombies outside. She nods toward the glass windows where groaning figures are visible. Kendo, keeping shotgun trained on you both. Shelter? You think this place is safe? Viv, raising an eyebrow. Safer than out there, yeah, unless you're planning to shoot us instead of them. You hear Kendo Kent click off the safety as he considers your answer. Viv lets out a relieved sigh, her stance relaxing as the weapon is lowered. Viv. Whew, no harm done, just a bit of a shock, that's all. She glances around the cramped gun store again, taking in the supplies stacked up. Viv, so you the owner of this place? Or just staying here like us? Viv nods, appreciating the honesty. Right, well, in that case, thanks for not shooting us on sight. She gives a small half-smile to Kendo, while subtly nudging you further inside and away from the windows. Grunting, don't thank me yet. You got food or ammo? Dryly, unfortunately, we came with nothing but our own 2 feet, and a death wish. You hear Kendo scoff as he reloads his shotgun. Viv's eyebrows shoot up in surprise, clearly not expecting that response. Viv, wait, really? You're just letting us take whatever we need? She eyes Kendo suspiciously for a moment, before turning to you, Viv, muttering, either he's got a soft spot, or this is the worst trap ever. You hear Kendo sigh and gesture toward the shelves with his shotgun. Just don't bleed on my merchandise. Viv grabs a rifle and checks the magazine with practiced ease, her expression turning more serious. Viv, muttering to you, all right, this just got real. She loads the gun in one smooth motion before glancing at Kendo. Viv, you sure about this? Giving us firepower like that could backfire pretty damn hard. Kendo, better than you going out there unarmed. You hear distant banging on glass, as if to emphasize his point. Viv's expression softens as she looks at you. Viv, hey, it's okay, I understand. Guns can be pretty scary, especially in a situation like this. You don't have to use one if you don't want to. She rests a comforting hand on your shoulder. Viv, no pressure. Just focus on staying close to me, yeah? I got your back. Viv raises an eyebrow as she grabs the ammo, looking at Kendo. Viv, hollow points? You really don't plan on seeing us again, do you? Grunting, those'll punch through a skull faster than your average round. She pockets the bullets with a shrug before turning to you, Viv, lowering her voice. Okay, Johnny, I'm not making you touch this, but if things go south, better safe than sorry. The glass windows rattle ominously as if agreeing. Viv leans against a shelf, keeping her eyes on Kendo as she asks Viv, alright, let's cut the bullshit. What is going on in this town? 1 minute it's just some weird disease rumors. Next thing I know, zombies everywhere and you're handing out military-grade ammo. Kendo, dry chuckle. You really don't know. He nods toward a boarded-up TV in the corner. Ken, that disease was Umbrella Corp's latest masterpiece. Turns people into mindless killers within hours. A loud crash from outside makes 3 of you flinch. Viv. Great. So we're stuck here with infected and armed lunatics running around. The glass windows finally shatter under relentless banging. Viv blinks, impressed by the efficiency as Kendo fires off the shot. Viv. Nice shot. Guess we are safer here than outside. There's an eerie silence for a moment before the groans and shuffling outside continue, more insistent now. Viv grumbling. Damn it all to hell. She checks her rifle, making sure it's loaded. Viv. Alright, we hold the line. And pray Kendo is a good enough shot. Viv's head snaps toward Kendo, her grip tightening on the rifle. Viv. Oh, hell no. She takes a step forward, eyes blazing. Viv, listen here, Kendo. I don't care if you're some tough guy with a shotgun. That's sexist bullshit. Not happening. We're in this together, whether you like it or not. You hear glass crack ominously as more infected press against the broken windows. Raising an eyebrow. Didn't realize we were taking criticism from amateur soldiers now. Her finger tenses near the trigger as she leans in closer. Viv. Try that again and see what happens. Viv's expression darkens, her grip on the rifle turning white-knuckled. Viv. Girly. She whirls to face Kendo fully, ignoring the groans outside. Viv, I'll have you know I've put more bullets in skulls than you're a stockpile, so unless you want this gun pointed at you next, drop. The attitude. The glass shatters completely behind them as a rotting arm reaches through. Kendo, raising an eyebrow. Cute. Real cute. Her finger hovers over the trigger as she takes aim. Not at zombies anymore. Your stomach drops, realizing how fast this could escalate. Viv doesn't even flinch as Kendo's screams cut off abruptly. Her rifle still trained on the horde. Viv, coldly. That's what you get for being a sexist bastard. She grabs your arm and yanks you toward a back room. Viv, move. Now that the windows are gone, this place is basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for those things. The glass crunches underfoot as she kicks open a storage door, revealing shelves of ammo and barricaded exits. Her voice drops to something deadly serious. Viv, you got one job. Stick to me like glue. Got it? Viv slams the back door shut, just as rotting hands claw at the frame, her breath ragged. Viv, fuck. She braces against the door, shoving a shelf in front of it for good measure. Viv, panting. Alright, that's bought us some time. Now we need to find another safe spot. Her eyes dart around the alley they've ended up in, narrow and shadowy, with few options. The groans from inside grow louder as something heavy rams into their barricade. Viv doesn't hesitate. She pulls you into a tight embrace, her arms wrapping around you protectively. Viv. Softly always. Her grip is firm as the barricade shudders behind them. You feel her press a kiss to the top of your head before murmuring, Viv, we're getting out of this, okay? Okay. I promise. Just stay close. The shelf groans ominously as something heavy slams into it again. Viv gives you a reassuring squeeze, still holding you close. Viv. Don't apologize, okay? It's natural to get rattled when things get scary. Hell, I'm half tempted to yell bloody murder too. She leans back slightly to look at your face, her own expression calmer now. You're doing great. Really? I'm proud of you. A sharp crack from behind them as the shelf splinters slightly. Zombies are getting closer. Viv shakes her head firmly, her expression softening even as the shelf buckles behind them. Hey, you've been amazing. You didn't freeze, didn't run off on your own. You've been stronger than I could have hoped. She adjusts her grip, pulling you against her a bit more in a protective gesture. Viv, you're not a liability, okay? I'm glad you're with me. Viv holds you close as she kicks the zombie before firing with deadly accuracy at the other. Her shoulders visibly relax as the threat dissipates. Viv, letting out a breath. Jesus, that was too close. You okay? She releases you slowly, a hand lingering on your arm as if just as unwilling to let go. Viv, I got you, okay? You're not alone in this. Viv can't help but smirk, feeling a wave of pride wash over her. Viv. Attaboy, you're learning fast, Johnny. She ruffles your hair affectionately, her eyes sparkling with pride. Viv, keep this up and I might just have to start calling you badass instead. Viv bumps your shoulder gently, shooting you a grin. Oh, please, I'm a decent shot, that's all. You're the one who hasn't broken down once. You've had so many reasons to panic, to shut down, but instead you're still fighting. That's being the best. She squeezes your shoulder. Viv, so don't give me that crap about you being worse. We're a team, all right? We do this together. No more apologies. No more beating yourself up. Viv's expression turns more genuine, her gaze softening as she looks at you. Viv, I like you too. A lot. She pulls you into a gentle hug, one hand rubbing your back softly. You're special, you know that. Strong, smart, hell, even cute as hell. I'm lucky to have you by my side in all this madness. Viv quickly lets go of you as the groans grow louder, her eyes narrowing as she turns toward the sound. Viv, damn it, they've found another way out. She pushes you behind her, raising her rifle and taking a defensive stance. Viv, stay back, okay? Just let me take care of this. You've done enough tonight. It's my turn to keep us safe. Viv wastes no time, using her knife to efficiently take down several undead as they shamble closer along the fence. Damn it, they just keep coming. She braces herself, breathing raggedly as the last one falls away. Viv, okay, I think we're clear for a bit. Let's move before more show up. I don't want you exhausted. She holsters her rifle, offering you her hand to help you up. Viv, you good to go? Viv grimaces as she spots the corpse, her grip on your hand tightening slightly. Viv, God, poor bastard, he didn't deserve that. She pulls you closer, putting herself between you and the dangling corpse as they pass. Viv, let's keep moving, yeah? We don't need to dwell on the dead. The groans from earlier grow louder again, echoing through the streets. Viv, damn it, they are following us. Come on, run. Viv doesn't hesitate. She yanks the gate door shut with a loud slam, her knife still in hand as she braces against it. Viv. Fuck. She jams a broken pipe through the handle to reinforce it, panting. Viv, that should buy us some time. Now let's move. Her eyes dart toward an open sewer grate nearby. Not ideal, but better than being trapped out here. The groans grow closer behind them. Viv spots the container, her eyes lighting up with relief. Viv, there, that's our shot. She pulls you toward it, checking behind them as they go. Once safely barricaded inside the alley, she leans against a wall and lets out a shaky breath. Viv, okay, that was way too close for comfort. You doing all right? Her fingers brush yours briefly, reassurance more than anything. Viv's breath hitches for a second, her face flushing slightly, but she doesn't hesitate. She cups your jaw gently with one hand, wiping away tears with the other. Viv, softly. Hey, it's Mia. First kiss is brief but warm, more comforting than anything else. Then she pulls you into a crushing hug, resting her chin on your head as if to say, I've got you without words. A second kiss follows, this time lingering just long enough for it to be unmistakably affectionate before squeezing you tighter again. Her voice is rough when she finally speaks. That work? Or do I gotta try harder? Viv scrambles onto the container, rifle raised as she fires at the approaching hordes without flinching. Viv. Damn, they're just relentless. She takes out several more with uncanny precision before looking down at you. Viv, hold tight, okay? We'll be out of this soon, I promise. The groans grow deafening as more figures appear, trying to scale the container. Viv swears as she shoots at several more. Viv, come on, damn it! Where's a break when you actually need one? With swift precision, Viv takes out several female zombies that have managed to get closer, using the container as a platform for better shots. Viv, stay down. She reloads before firing again, face set in grim determination. Viv, damn it, they just keep coming. We need to find a way out, or we're sitting ducks up here. She glances back at you, her eyes filled with a mix of fear and resolve. You okay down there? Holding on tight? Viv gives you a relieved nod, though her eyes never leave the advancing zombies. Viv, just hang in there, yeah? I'm not letting anything happen to you. She fires off another round before reloading again. Viv, hell no. We're getting out of here. You and me. No one else. The container creaks ominously as more figures press against the sides. Viv, damn thing's not gonna hold forever either. Can you see an opening anywhere? Viv's eyes snap to the left, spotting the door gate you mentioned. She quickly fires a few more shots to buy time. Viv! There! Good eye, Johnny. She jumps down from the container in one swift motion and grabs your hand. Viv, now, we run for that gate like hell itself is on our tails. The groans get closer as she yanks you toward it. Just as they reach it, she slams her shoulder into a rusted lock. Once, twice, then finally with a loud crack. Viv freezes for half a second, taking in the horrifying scene, then grabs your arm tighter, Viv. Don't look. Just keep moving. She drags you past the car and toward a back alley of the restaurant is unbearable as they pass by, but she doesn't slow down. Muttering, fucking, why does it always have to be like this? They spot an open basement door on their left. Not ideal, but better than nothing. Without hesitation, we're going in.